Hi, I'm Steve, you are you, welcome to Digivice. We're continuing today with the series that we've been going through, how to target your audience and just get your marketing message right. Last week we were talking about how we can get demographic data and interest data out of Google Analytics to actually create a better target audience, a better idea of who your target audience is. So this is actually the implementation of that, as well as adding a few additionals here. So we've got like frustrations and wants and that sort of thing. So let's get into it. We've got the avatar / persona name. So this is for internal use only. You're not going to go up to a client and say, you fit the description of buyer Bob, because the client will probably turn around and say you fit the description of an asshole. So yeah, internal use only. For this demonstration, we will call our persona Video Victoria. And we've got those demographics interests from the video last week, which we can just get out of Google Analytics if we have enough data on that. So if you haven't seen that video, I'll put a link below. Definitely go and have a look. It does relate to this video, so yeah, do yourself a favor. And in that video, the data actually showed that the majority of the visitors that went to the website in the example were women between the ages of 25 and 35. Now, we're not going to go into here and say the ages of 25 and 35. We're looking at getting very specific here. So Video Victoria is going to become a fictional person. So a fictional person doesn't have an age between 25 and 35. They have an exact age. So Victoria is a female, a 30-year-old female. So we've gone smack bang in the middle. And we also identified a few interests in there as well. So the interests were that she was interested in who enjoys, it was women's accessories. So shopping online for new belts and shoes to go with her designer dresses. So automatically we've identified and narrowed the field. We've identified some things about our avatar, and we narrowed that field down. So we've got Victoria, who's a female. So we're not looking for this particular avatar. We're not looking at men. We're looking at women, and we're not looking at women who are maybe a little bit older. We're not looking at women who are a little bit younger and in their teens and potentially children. We're looking at 30-year-old women who are savvy with online shopping. They've had a little bit of experience with online shopping. It is something that they have done before. So they're not afraid to purchase online as well. So this can't be a fear, because shopping online is something that they are doing with this, and that's consistent with that demographic. Now, if we had maybe a 60-year-old who usually goes down to the shop to look for new shoes for her designer dresses or for her dresses in general. And now she's all of a sudden had to go online to start buying online. actually, let's do that. That's a great example. So we're actually going to change this entirely. We're not basing it on the previous data. We're going to go, all right, so we'll stick with Victoria, and she's a, let's say 60-year-old female who enjoys going to the local op shop to find new belts and shoes to go with her alternative dresses, right? So this is, stick with the data, but this is just really good for the example because I'm actually going to go down here. She's frustrated by COVID-19 because all of a sudden she's afraid of online scams and online shopping. But all of a sudden, she can't do this. She can't go and do what she enjoys to do. And let's say that you're an alternative, you're an op shop and you're looking to approach Victoria with a different way for her to purchase the items that she wants. You've had to adapt because of COVID, and so you're trying to target Victoria, who's been a loyal customer for a long period of time. She's bought so many things from you. The alternative dresses are just, that's what she wears all the time. So I hope I haven't lost anyone here. So yeah, she's got fear of online scams and online shopping. Her friend Bad Luck Betty has actually been scammed and bought something through an online shop which didn't actually arrive, and the shop no longer exists, unfortunately. So then you could go into key purchasing drivers. Now, these come from your previous customers. So what does your previous customer look like? What caused them to purchase something from your store? So why is Victoria a loyal customer? Why does she come in to look for alternative dresses and that sort of thing? So maybe the fact that they're eco-friendly conscious, so they only buy eco. So only buys eco-friendly products, and that's why she goes to the op shop and buys these alternative dresses, because they already exist, and so she's not looking to buy something that needs to be recreated when there's something that already exists. She's also mindful of has an open mind about using hemp in clothing, which is fairly progressive for Victoria. 10 years ago, she was very much against hemp, but it's about creating a story, effectively. Who is this Victoria person? What does she like? What does she want out of life? What is she afraid of? What barriers to entry are there for this particular client or customer in this case? Sorry, I'm a neat freak. So wants and aspirations. This is again from previous purchases. So Victoria, what does she want? You've been talking to her. She's been coming in for the last 5 years, and she wants to set a good example for her granddaughter. So she's buying this stuff so that her granddaughter can see, all right, her granddaughter has self-esteem issues. She's a little bit overweight. She's had some problems with that in the past. And she wants to, Video Victoria wants to demonstrate that, okay, these clothes, I don't know where I'm going there. I'm risking insulting someone. Yeah, so she wants to set a good example for her granddaughter. So because of that, she buys eco-friendly. She does wants to learn how to shop online, and wants to support local. So then we're starting to get a better picture of who Video Victoria is. Right? She's been forced online. She would have, for the next 20 to 40 years, while possible, would have gone and bought in person. She loves to chat, loves to go in and talk about her granddaughter. She sets a good example there by buying only eco-friendly products. Her granddaughters actually put her on to hemp because her granddaughter is conscious of that as well. Primarily because because of her grandmother. These are important to her. So she's going to continue buying with you. If, of course, you had a local op shop. It's just a matter of providing that. So this is the ideal client for you because they've, anyway, I hope you get the point. So this is definitely important. I hope this was helpful. Thanks.